Hi everyone, I'm Mai and today we make two cutie pies. For Vulpix, I start with a bean shape on which I add two round discs. I add the legs that I will later regret having added in such an early stage and move on with the front legs. A bit of smoothing and it looks okay so far. For the head, I start with a sphere. Let's speed this up a bit, it's more or less trying to get the right shape. An eternity later, I form two triangles and attach them to the head. Cut them in shape. And add some furry details. Going back to the head, I shape a cute little mouth and the eyes again and add a little sausage to the lower lid. Now it's finally time to assemble. Drop the head and attach it to the lower body. With a lot of additional clay, I try to fix it in place. I wasn't too happy with the body shape, so I adjusted it here and there. And I think we are done. Time for the hair. Cut into 3 strands, form into shape and attach to the head. For those 3 cinnamon rolls on top, I roll up a noodle, cut it in shape, make 3 of them and attach them together. Attach to the head and we're almost done. Finally. For the tails I roll up a thicker noodle and make 6 of them. I cut them also in shape and attach them together. I put in some wire for support and attached it to the back. Give it a little tap and pray that it will survive the baking process. For Ninetails I prepared an armature off camera and the Ninetails. I thicken it up and start sculpting around it, whilst forgetting that there is a camera. And here I'm quite satisfied with the result. I add some clay to the head, smooth it out and turn the face a little bit to the left. For the mane I roughly add 4 flat pieces of clay and form them into shape. Some details to make it look like fur and add some sausages to make it look bigger. Next, same process, cut triangles, attach to the head and cut into shape. Smooth out and now we can start with your hair. I roughly make a shape, put clay around it, insert some wired sausages, some finishing touches and we're done. It has quite some weight, so here I'm hoping that the head will support it. Some light touches to fix it in place. And it worked. And now for the tails. I hand drill 3 holes because I'm scared of the big machines. Pushing them all inside the holes and trying to make it look interesting and dynamic was quite the process. I add a lot of clay to fix them all in place. And once I'm done, I hope that it all holds together. And to my surprise, it does. Only thing left for me to do is to prime and to get it in one piece to my friend NoerdicPainter. He suggested to use cork for the base. He puts some pieces together and carefully tests if the model fits. Once he's satisfied, he glues everything in place. He now marks the position of the models and starts adding more details. Adding some burnt looking tree stumps, since both are fire Pokemon, and finishing it up with some ground texture. And here he adds more detail for additional texture. And while it's drying, we start airbrushing the Pokemon. Priming again with a lighter color, adding the red, and I forgot to record the rest of the process. We primed Ninetales in a yellowy color and added a beige color on top. And here we have the almost finished Vulpix. With an impressively steady hand, he paints that cute little nose, adds detail to the eyes, and colors the ears. And for the last step, those brown paws. And for the very last step, some outlining in a dark brown color. And this is how it looks. There's not much left to do for Ninetales. The nose, then outlining the eyes with a dark brown color, before adding a white highlight to make the red on top more vibrant. And adding an orange color to the tips of all the Ninetales. And finally, back to the base. Alex primed it black off camera to give it a burnt look and now dry brushes a dark brown color on top. He adds a light blue color for some highlights and finishes with dry brushing a light brown on top. And now to the fun part. He applies a lot of glue to the base, and with that really professional and not at all scary looking grass application thingy, he applies the grass. give it a good shake, and it's done. I must say I'm really impressed at this point. It looks really, really cool. Now gluing the Pokemon on, and let's quickly look at the beauty shots. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.